Hello everyone, welcome to Lever Guns 50. Today we have some ballistics gel. We have some big old bullets here. This is a 45-70 and it's just for reference. This is the 5110 with a 300 grain bullet. This is the 5110 with a 425 grain bullet. This is the 5110 with a 500 grain Woodley bullet. This is a Hawk, this is a Barnes bullet. The 300 grain is a Barnes, the 425 is a Hawk bullet. We're going to shoot that into this ballistics gel and just see what these bad boys will do into this clear ballistics gel, and hopefully we'll get a clear picture of what they're doing. So let's get set up, get started, and shoot it. Now I want to tell you a little bit about this. It's an 1886 Winchester. This one that's made in Japan by Maruku. It's imported. It was originally a Winchester, and it has a new barrel on it. There's a chrome alloyed steel barrel. I had a Montana Rifleman about 20 years ago put it on there for me, chambered for 5110. This is a 50,000 psi capable gun. Not saying I run it that hot, but anyhow, we're going to get started and shoot these out of this lever action elephant rifle. And the reason why I call it a lever action elephant rifle, because people have taken elephants with the 45-70. If the 45-70 will do it, the 5110 will do it better. So let's get started. All right, here goes nothing. 300 grain bullet. Get this block of gelatin, put it back up here where it started at. All right, you can see the bullet hole going in, and you can see where it come through here. Stopped right here. 300 grain bullet. You can kind of see the lead blown all up through there. We'll take a closer look at this and see what happened. As you can see, where that bullet come in there, it really expanded out, and you can see these little lead pieces going off there and there. And here's the main bullet, and this is 16-inch long block, so you got probably 2.5 inches it didn't penetrate. So that gives you a good idea how far it went, and we'll get this block cleaned up. We're going to put the other block up there and see what happens. That bullet went just underneath the other bullet. Okay. I'm gonna have to wash this one off a little bit. All right, let's check it out. That one went 20 1/4. The 300 grain bullet went 13 inches. I'll give you a close-up look at these, Zach, how they look as far as the permanent wound channel, and we'll see if how they compare. So let's get these set up so you can see them side by side and see how they compare. This one here looks a little bit more longer, and this one here is right up at the front. But let's take a look at it up close. Don't forget the 500 grain bullet's up next. Okay, there's our bullet wound channel. It's pretty big right up there at the front. It kind of tapers off. You see all them little fragments coming off of it, and it's the upper bullet. And then looking at the 425 grain bullet, it's got a much longer like wound channel tearing down through there. Then it comes through there and comes right underneath the other one. So we're going to set up another gel block and shoot that 500 grain bullet and see what it does. All right, as you can see, that has really crushed our barrel down. It's actually split this 4x6, and let's see how far that bullet went. That bullet went right at 22 inches. So it didn't go a whole lot further than the 450 grain bullet, but what I see in this right here, and I'm fixing to show you, is I did not see any lead fragments in here. So that bullet probably has nearly 100% of its weight, where the other bullets pretty much kind of blew up. So let's we're going to cut all these out and check them, but I want to bring you up close so you can see this wound channel. See, there's no lead fragments, unlike the 425 and the 300 grain bullets. So let me bring you up close and we'll take a look at it. So if we look down through here, there's no lead fragments coming off that 500 grain bullet. That bullet come down and stopped right there. Now this right here, entry wound, is where that 425 grain bullet come in, and you can see these little pieces of lead that come off of it, and it lost most of its weight. It ended up on the bottom right there. And this 300 grain bullet, you see a bunch of little pieces of lead coming off of it. So we know it lost a lot of its lead coming in there before it come to rest. And this other one, I think you can see these lead fragments that come off. And but this 500 grain bullet doesn't appear to have lost anything. So we're going to get it out there and weigh it and see what it weighs and see what the diameter of those things are. Get that bullet out of there. Look at that bullet. Look how it curled back around on itself. Let's get the other two out and see what they were. That one actually feels still warm. And that's hard to get out. That's probably the 300 grain bullet. Yeah, that's 300 grain bullet. Now we got to go on down and get the 425. Easily sub them down. Probably why it's still warm, because them two bullets stopped so close together. Look how pretty them bullets are. We're going to get them weighed and see what they weigh. All right, let's see what they weigh. We're going to start with the 300 grain bullet. This was the 300 grain Barnes bullet. And it weighs 218.8. This is what's left of the 425 grain bullet. See what it weighs. Weighs 368.2. This here is the 500 grain Woodley bullet. That's how much it weighs. And as you would know it, it weighs 500 grains because guess what? It didn't lose any weight. That's what. So let's see what these things expanded out to. So if we throw this on here like this, let's see, about right across there looks like the widest point. So that is right at 1 1/4 inches. And this one here, right at 1 1/4 inches. And this one here, probably going to be the, right across there, about 1 1/8 inches. So that looks pretty good, like some pretty good expansion. I don't know about you, but I feel like that's some really good expansion. I feel like them bullets did really good, especially that Woodley bullet. That Woodley bullet is awesome. I wish more people would make bullets like that don't come apart when they hit something. Really appreciate you guys watching. I hope you had as much fun as I did. I think that ballistic gel was really fun. I thank Target Suit for letting us know that it was on sale. I believe that the Woodley bullet was the clear winner there because it didn't lose any weight. It expanded out really good, and it knocked a big hole, and it had the most penetration. So anyhow, I appreciate you guys watching. Come back and see us. We're going to have a whole lot more videos with that ballistic gel. Thanks to Target Suits for bringing that up to us, that it was on sale. Y'all stay tuned. God bless each and every one of you. See you on the next one.